Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you a farming tree run guide. I'm going to be showing you basically the way I do my tree runs. Now this will involve doing fruit trees and trees in one run, and effectively this is the way to get 99 farming at the most effective way. And I will also be including spirit trees. So if we go on to the first page, we have the lower level fruit trees. Now these are the cheapest trees to use compared to the normal tree prices, like yews and may just cost quite a bit, but the protections can cost quite a bit for these. So as you can see on screen, you've got the apple, banana, orange, curry, pineapple, and the level associated with it next to it. So sorry, I've got still bad throat, you know. Don't know why I've still got this, and I'm sorry, this vid's at a weird time. Stuff going on in real life, so it got pushed back, and it may be occurring with quite a few of my vids for the next couple of weeks. So in general, you want to do, if I go on to the next page, in general you want to do the highest level tree you can, and that'll give you the most XP, obviously, but in general it's going to be more expensive also. Now if I go back to there, it's also, you can do 6 fruit trees per day. However, these require certain quests and locations to be able to access, so please just multiply by however many you can actually do. Most like, if you can't get to Lilletia, which is the elf city, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I think it's a Welsh like pronunciation, so I have no idea. But yeah, and also one of them's Herbal Habitat. Now this one should be able to be accessed by everyone, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So then you got the high level ones here, papaya and palm, and these are quite costly protection costs, especially the papayas for the palms. And the palm seeds are quite damn expensive as well. So if you're not too rich and you want to go for 99, you can do it on papaya, but obviously it'll take you quite a few more weeks. But it's not too much. It's not too much. Then also on this page I've got the spirit trees. Now this is quite a high level requirement, and the seeds are untradeable. Now also a note about the protection: I don't protect them, and you can only do these trees once every 3 days. So I do every 3 runs I do one of these. But if you note the second level requirement, that's 86. This means you can do 2 spirit trees per 3 days, because you can do 2 patches at once instead of just the one. But the second patch will also require doing the Path of Gluff request. I think it's called that. It's the new Gluff request, the newest one anyway. And that's not too high a requirement for quest, and it's got some good XP rewards for runecrafting, I think. So obviously you'll have to look up the prices of these seeds yourself, and you can also look at the price of the protections. I won't be going into the prices on this video because of the fact that G changes all the time. So in a couple of months time this video might be really out of date, so I don't want that. So if we go into the regular trees, there's only 5 of these, and they're oh my god, I've typed level 70 magic. I'm going to have to change that with an annotation. It should say 75. What a bad one by me. So now the prices of these go up like in huge amounts. Magic is very expensive nowadays. These used to be a lot cheaper, but they've really rose. And yews are still quite expensive themselves. Now if you can see the picture in the background, I actually got 99 farming doing maples. Back then I wasn't too rich, and when I was getting 99 farming I just did maples. If I go back to the fruit tree page, I did palms, because I wanted something to give me decent XP. And also, just to mention the spirit seeds, since they are untradeable, I get these just going to doing beasts are very good for spirit seeds, and also doing your kingdom once a week. You should get a lot of spirit seeds from there as well, at about the same rate as you get magic seeds from there, and they're really good XP, about 20k each. So it's up to you how fast you want to get 99 farming. I mean, each day it's only 10 minutes for a run, so if it takes a year instead of 5 months, then if you're up for it, it's only 10 minutes a day. It's not a hard job. It's not something that you have to grind, and you're not going to find it tedious. And you got the protections on the right there. Now I think the cactus spines are really expensive. If you do use, I think it works out cheaper to let them die and use super compost than getting them to cactus spines, as long as you don't want 99 farming as quick as possible. Obviously if you can afford it, I'd recommend just using the spines. And then the magics, the 25 coconuts are quite expensive. And since you can do 5 regular trees a day compared to the 6 normal 6 fruit trees, you will be doing less of these. So it's up to you what trees you want to do, and it really depends on your bank and your farming level, obviously. But obviously the max XP is going to be doing the most you can per day. So now I'm going to go into showing you what you need in your inventory and how to do the run. Right guys, so if you can do every spot, the invent you want to have is you want to have 5 of your regular trees. So as you can see, I've got 4 maples there and 1 here. And then you want to have 6 of your fruit trees. And then you want to have your protection for both. Now, if you look at the previous part of the video, you can see what protections you need, and you can multiply the protections by how many trees you're doing to work out how many you need per run. So as you can see, I've got the papayas for the palm seeds and palm trees, and then oranges for the maple trees. Then I've got all the tellies you need. Now you can buy a Juju Spirit telly bag from the GE easily. Anyone can buy that, and you can tell it to do the herbal habitat spot. And then you need take a Varrock tab, a Falador tab, a Tavily tablet. Now you can also run from Falador if you haven't done the quest to get Tavily tablets. Actually, I'm not too sure where the new spot is because of the update. Might be a struggle. Holy shit! And then you need a Lumbridge teleport, a Brimhaven teleport. Again, that's from the Love Story quest to chip your house tabs. But I recommend, really, if you haven't got one of them, to move your house to here, because it's a useful spot to have as a tally spot. A Camelot teleport also. And then for the elf place, if you can tally here, you want to have an elf crystal. I'm not sure which quest you actually need to do for that, but don't do it if you haven't got elf crystals. If you haven't got elf crystals, you can kill them from the elves there, as they'll drop them. And you also on the only every 3 days, because you only do spirit trees every 3 days. I'm going to include them in this vid anyway. You want to take your explorer's ring for your cabbage port, because that will serve as your teleport to one of the spirit tree patches where you will use. So now I'm going to show you a sped up clip of me doing the run, because I don't want to do a full length run because it'll take too long. And also at the end of the video I will do a little picture of the locations of each patch for all the trees as a little summary. So here goes with the run. So you also want to make sure you've got money in your money pouch. You want to make sure you've got 2 super compost if you're not protecting your spirit trees, and you want to make sure you've got a hatchet as well. So you want to run east from the Gwen Exchange and do the tree there. You've got to pay the little gardener guy 200 GP to remove the tree without having to chop it down. You want to teleport to Falador, run to the park and do the same there. Then you can teleport to Tavily. Now I got a bit lost because obviously it's updated, but you want to run south, you want to cross the bridge and head pretty much east, and you can't miss it. You want to do the exact same fare. You've got to check the health of the tree and then pay the gardener to remove it, plant the new tree, and then pay the payment to protect the tree if you're using payments. And you want to teleport to Lumbridge. Obviously it doesn't matter what tellies you use, you can use runes if you want. You run to the tree there, check the health, pay the farmer to remove it, plant and pay again. You want to teleport to Brimhaven then, however you want to get there. You want to run to the fruit tree, check the health, and then you want to spam click on it to pick the coconuts, because you will pick them fast, spam clicking and then just waiting. You can only use the coconuts on the leprechaun to note them, so therefore you don't waste loads of infinite space. And run east, there'll be a spirit tree patch here, so you want to check the health of the last one or plant it after using super compost on it. And don't forget to use super compost on it, because if you're not protecting, it's likely going to die if you don't. Then you want to use your cabbage port and run south. There's another spirit tree patch there, you want to do the exact same there. Then you want to teleport back to Varrock. Now you want to run straight northeast to the spirit tree. You can get to the spirit tree, the Ring of Dealing, tell you demobilizing armies too, but I use this one. And you run east and you'll see the fruit tree. You want to check the health, pick the coconuts, dig it up after chopping it down, note the coconuts as usual, and protect the tree. Then you want to run southwest and you'll find the regular tree spot. You want to plant there and protect as usual. Then run back northeast to the spirit tree and teleport to the tree gnome village. Now if you run straight west and squeeze through the railing, you can follow Elcoy straight out in the maze and run southwest, and you'll see the next fruit tree patch. So you want to check the health, pick the coconuts, chop it down, remove it, plant a new one, note your coconuts, and protect the tree as usual. How many times am I going to say as usual? So now you want to teleport to your herbal habitat. Again, do the exact same thing with the tree. And you want to plant it, and now this one's got a different weird speech with protecting it, but it's still straightforward. Now you teleport to Camelot, and you can run southeast down to Cafferby. This is the longest run you'll do, and I hate this spot because of how long you got to run. It's not too far, obviously. It's still like, it doesn't take long, but it's just annoying. It's such a long run. So then plant it as usual, pay, note your items, and then you should have one left. Straight to your elf crystal, teleport here, and plant the tree. And also you have, this is obviously, you can get strange rocks doing this, as you say I got one. And then you're done for your run. You can run to the bank there and you're ready for just the bank. So you can see on screen now I've just summarised all the locations, and I haven't put the spirit tree ones on though, but they're two that you pretty much, the only spots you should do. The other spots are ridiculous locations that are hard to get to. So that they are Ports of Rim and Brimhaven. Ports of Rim you just tell you with a cabbage port, which is really simple, and then Brimhaven you already go there for a fruit tree anyway, as you can see on screen. So if you need some reference, this is a good point to pause and read, or if you ever need to look them up again, you can just click the vid open again and look at the end of the vid. So that's all from me to say, and I hope this has helped you with your farm runs, and I hope this helps you on your road to 99 farming. See you later, guys.